students. Welcome to the Presidential Battle Royale Final that's me and Noel's work. Our president was William Howard Taft, and you won't believe what he was able to accomplish. He signed the 16th and the 17th Amendment, and he appointed 6 Supreme Court judges, and he was a really, really good trust buster. Like, he busted a lot of trusts. And he kind of elected Wilson because he was part of the Republican Party that, like, you know, split so that he would get elected.
You know, our opponents are some real tough cookies, but we've done the research and we've determined that
No!
What?
This is awful! This looks like shit!
Hey, I spent 2 weeks on this. It's basically my life's work.
Must be an ugly life. You sound boring. There's no creativity on your slides. You don't even have any of the research you need for any of the other presidents.
Well, I was too busy making Taft look good in order to include any other research. Okay, who are you? You can't just barge into my house and say that everything I do sucks, because that's only partially true.
I'm a wizard, of course. Duh.
Okay, well that's just great, but we have 2 hours until our presentation is due, and we don't have any research on any of the other opponents.
You didn't let me finish. I'm the wizard of all things presidential. I know pretty much everything there is to know about every president who was ever sworn in. And luckily for you guys, I'm willing to help you fix your lame presentation by giving you all the research you need to win the PBR. At a cost, of course.
Okay, if you give us the research we need to win, I won't charge you for breaking and entering into my house.
Deal.
Okay, that's great and all, but we should really start with Bill Clinton. He's our first president.
So what can you tell us about Bill Clinton? Do you have like a notebook or...
No, that's not how I do things. In order to really understand Bill Clinton's presidency, we need to take an adventure.
To like a museum or...
No. Try not to puke.
Try not to what?
Away we go! Now, if you really want to know how Bill Clinton was during his presidency, you'll have to talk to someone who was really close to him during his time in office.
Oh, I've always wanted to meet Hillary Clinton.
You're adorable.
Well, hello again, Mr. Wizard.
Hello, madam. Kids, meet Monica Lewinsky.
You're all just in time. I just finished making some tea. Come in, come in.
Delicious as always, Monica.
Thank you, Mrs. Lewinsky. Can we ask you a few questions about Bill Clinton?
What do you want to know about him?
Well, like, what did he do during his presidency?
I mean, other than somewhat fixing the American economy, he literally did nothing else because every single president can say that, like LBJ and Jimmy Carter.
Sure, but was he at least a decent person during his presidency?
Honey, look who you're talking to. Other than me, he has 3 other allegations. Not really good for a president, I would think.
Good point.
Well, I'm out of tea. We better hustle to get the rest of your research done in time. Thank you, Mrs. Lewinsky.
Thank you!
Bye, kids, and remember, the only important thing Bill Clinton did in his presidency was me.
Whoa, Wizard, you really know your stuff. Can you tell us about JFK's presidency?
Yes, of course, JFK. He, truth be told, I don't really know.
You don't know? You're the wizard of all things president, and you don't know?
Look, I can't think on an empty stomach, okay? Why don't we go get some food to refresh?
Let's get to me.
Where did you transport us to?
A little picnic table to eat our snack.
But there's no food.
Here you are. One family bucket.
KFC? My favorite. How did you know?
Oh, I didn't. I just went to the first place that I thought of. Plus, I mobile ordered while we were teleporting.
Like, what? You know...
Don't question it.
Thanks, man.
Oh, yeah, of course. You guys okay? You seem a little down.
We just don't know anything significant that happened during JFK's presidency.
Oh, well, you guys are in luck. Luckily for you, I studied JFK in college, so I can tell you everything you need to know about him. Especially his excellency in the Cuban Missile Crisis.
He did?
Sure did. He even said a treatment that's purpose was to start nuclear testing everywhere but underground.
That's cool and all, but that doesn't make his presidency super notable.
Oh, yeah. His presidency wasn't really notable. The only thing notable about his presidency was that he got his brain fried. Fried like this Kentucky chicken. Enjoy!
Wasn't Lincoln also assassinated like JFK?
Lincoln was a very accomplished legislator, but aside from that, his presidency was pretty scarce. Let me take you to a little place I like to call the land of broken dreams.
It's really depressing in here.
Tell me about it. This is the less fortunate side of Lincoln's presidency. Over here we have the Emancipation Proclamation. Sure, it freed the enslaved people, but after the Union reunited, the South introduced Jim Crow laws that continued to harm the lives of black people through the 1960s.
Yeah, but a lot of that was Andrew Johnson's plan, right? Lincoln died before his real plan could be put into action.
Look again.
No, it can't be!
I'm afraid it can. The plan that Johnson used, while tweaked a little, was originally Lincoln's plan.
This really is the land of broken dreams.
Let's get out of here before some of my dreams appear here. Hey, where's Noelle?
Oh, she must have got lost in teleportation. That happens sometimes.
But what are we doing here anyways? The presentation starts in 30 minutes.
Calm down. I thought you wouldn't mind meeting one more person.
Oh my god, Mr. Taft, is this real?
Yeah, it is indeed, Andrew, and I'm here to thank you truly for understanding how much of a great president that was. Not many people know this, actually, but in my high school days, I was pretty popular. I guess, in a way, I'm being relevant in high school again.
We couldn't have done it without you, sir.
Indeed. However, you bring such charisma in my story that not enough people have in their lives. I thank you for that as well. Oh, my time is almost up. Pauline is calling for me. I'm coming, dear.
That's weird. I don't remember his wife's name being Pauline.
Oh, it wasn't. That was his cow's name. He was the last president in office to have a cow at the White House for easily accessible milk.
Well, thank you for all your help, Mr. Wizard. I've decided not to press charges.
Thank you. Now, go. You guys have to finish your presentation.
Shoot, Noelle's back at my house, and the presentation's in 25 minutes. We gotta go. Bye!
Yep, that dude was a winner. And you better make them winners. If you want a president that was a good person and also didn't get assassinated, vote for Taft.